All right, here we are. I said yesterday that I would come on today and review some of the stocks that I had pointed out from earlier in the week. The first one that I'm going to be looking at to review is MHK. This is one of the first ones that I had mentioned back on Sunday at the beginning of the week. The reason why I like this one here is because you can see on the monthly chart we had a really nice bullish flag followed by an inside month. And we actually broke above that. We are currently still in this candle, and I believe that this is a very good buying opportunity for us to continue our breakout up to 200, 210, 220 range. If you look at the daily chart, you can see that we did have a gap down. I don't know why we gapped down here. The only thing I could find was that there was an analyst upgrade, which wouldn't give any stock any reason to gap down, but that's the stock market for you sometimes. You can see that we are in a good range here to buy. We've kind of come down to the bottom range of this gap. And you can see that this is a fairly consistent level. Oh, there's not a whole lot going in here, but looking at that monthly chart, I do believe this is a very healthy range to buy at. Especially looking at the RSI, we have a ton of room for the RSI to run to the upside. And you can see a couple spikes back here last year, and then again at the end of July this year. I expect this one to run, up to probably, I would expect it to go to 190. Looking at where we can expect it, this might be a target here, 180, where this gap is here. Could absolutely run up to 190, 210 range, but absolutely, I would want to be buying here and looking for a run up above 180 for sure. The next one is CFG. Let's take a look at the monthly. Looks like we had another inside month here, and we are currently on this candle here. Looking at the daily, again, it's the same story. It's a really good buying opportunity. We've come down a little bit from the highs from when we broke out. We've let the RSI on the daily chart rest a little bit, and we absolutely have room for us to spike again to, here we're looking at the 50 range. I expect this to get up to the 50 range for sure, and then it might have some trouble getting up to the 55 range, but I absolutely see this one going up and hitting 50 in the next few weeks. Another one that I'm looking at is TECH. I believe this one I was pretty bearish on. You can obviously see why. Zooming out to the monthly. Not a whole lot going on in the monthly here, but I think I was looking at the weekly. Even the weekly is pretty weak. I think I was looking at this range here. Oh yeah, no, we did have an inside. It is an inside month followed by almost an inside month, and this one was definitely an inside month, which we have broken down on. Regardless, this one does look like a fairly bearish chart to me, especially since we've broken down from here. I can see us getting down to 62, 63, possibly all the way down to 55, 54 range. I don't want to be buying here. If anything, I would want to continue to short in this range here, all the way down to at least 64, 63. Let's fill this gap. There might be room for us to die off some more after that. Another one here, EPAM. I believe I was bearish on this one as well, and you can see why here. Inside month that we have broken down from, and we are continuing to break down. I definitely see this one continuing to lose steam and hit down to the 170 range. Not a whole lot on the weekly. On the daily, you can see that we came up, we tried to fill this gap, didn't quite get there, and now we're starting to break down again. So this one I absolutely see going down to, 175-ish. And then the last one that I have on my list from earlier this week is TYL. I think this one I'm pretty bullish on, and I want to be buying here. And you'll see, I think it's more so the weekly that I liked on this one. Yeah, so right here you had a weekly candle that was an outside candle that took out a lot of lows and a lot of highs. And then we went inside, 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 and broke out of it on the monthly. And now we're coming back down to test where we were on this inside candle. I expect this to maybe continue tomorrow, down to hit 180, 178 area, and then I'll be buying like crazy. Expect that to rebound back up. You see we have room on the daily RSI for spikes. We haven't had a spike since July. The last one before that was May, so we're definitely due based on this RSI and our current trend. So I'm definitely looking to buy at this, 179, 180 range. And then I expect this to completely rebound, going all the way up to, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to like 640, 650 or so in the next month or two. Definitely on a bullish trend. Even the weeklies come down a little bit on the RSI and has given us a little bit of room to continue breaking out. But absolutely, this is a definite buying range at 580 here. So anyway, if you have any questions, any comments, feel free to leave me a comment. If you want me to check out any charts that you have in mind, anything that you want me to read, just let me know in the comments and I will be happy to let you know what my thoughts are.